Today,
Hello.
so today I will not be reading the human body book. I got this new book, and it's the history of submarines. I'm gonna read to you the history of submarines, and my mom is still gonna read
The normal history book.
the normal history book.
Yeah. Well, let's introduce us. My name is Clio.
My name is Adam.
I'm the mom.
I'm the son, and this is the pet at sea.
And today is February 24th, 2026. And right now it's 8:01 p.m. Pacific time. Welcome to join us tonight. And as usual, we're here to share our evening routine with you guys, where we will be reading something nutritious.
And I will be putting Etsy there over there so he doesn't take up all the space of us.
How are you guys?
Maybe here today.
Right on top of my head.
Yeah. Well, because the mic was there.
Okay. Alrighty.
We'll be reading. They're both technically history books. So we'll be reading our history books. This is the back of my book.
I thought you don't like history.
Well, it's different. It's submarines.
Yeah. History is just history. There's nothing scary about it.
It's the history of submarines. Who'll go first?
You can go first.
Okay. So, exploring the oceans. The simplest way to explore what goes on in the water is to go into shallow waters close to the shore in fins in a snorkel mask and enjoy a view of fish and seaweed. 100 meters. In 1943, Frenchman Jacques Cousteau and Emily Gagnon invented the aqualung. The tanks are filled with a mixture of helium, oxygen, and nitrogen. Using this equipment, divers can go as far as 100 meters, about 330 feet below the sea level.
Cool. So, this part of the history book, I'm reading on conquest of the Americas. Well, it's my second language, so when I read, I do have accents and I can't pronounce a lot of the words properly.
Hi.
So a lot of
Heidi cut took 6-5 F75.
Yeah, a lot of times my son helped me with my pronunciation. After Christopher Columbus landed in the Americas in 1492, Spanish explorers and soldiers crossed the Atlantic in search of fortune and new land to conquer. Throughout the 16th and 17th centuries, the Spanish invaders, known as conquistadors, conquerors, plundered gold and silver and seized land, bringing to an end to the great Aztec, Inca, and Maya civilizations. Equipped with armors, guns, and horses, they destroyed cities, killing thousands of people. They brought with them European diseases such as measles, flu, smallpox, against which the native people had no natural resistance. After the Spanish conquered the Americas, they forced the people to convert to Christianity, destroying their old way of life. Doesn't sound very kind, Spanish. Yeah. Doesn't sound very kind. And that happened 16th century, 17th century. Okay?
300 meters. 300 meters. With a jumpsuit, you can go up to 300 meters and 984 feet below the sea level. Englishmen Mike Humphrey and Mike Burrow invented this type of suit in 1969.
You can show people how they look like.
This is the first one I read, and then this is what a jumpsuit looks like.
Early explorers. Hispaniola, the large Caribbean island explored by Christopher Columbus in 1492, became the center of Spanish operations in the Americas, which they called the New World. Rumors of gold and the search for a route to Asia led the first conquistadors to explore more widely. Within 20 years, they had mapped the whole of the Caribbean and began to explore the American mainland.
Hi guys.
Hello. My name is Clio.
My name is Adam.
I'm the mom.
I'm the son, and that's the patsy up there.
Yeah. Welcome joining us.
Thank you for subscribing.
Yay. Thanks. If any of you have young kids, your children, grandchildren, you're welcome to join the live. This is 100% kids-friendly live stream. We will read together.
Unless if you say more bad words.
I only say bad words sometimes. Very little times.
It's
and
not.
Mostly not in front of you.
It's not. It is. Thank you for liking too. But it is not. But it is not kids friendly if you keep saying bad words on these lives.
That's true. I never say bad words.
Yes,
in
you
this
did.
Live.
Last time you said.
Stop ratting me out. Gosh, whose side are you on? I thought you're a partner. We're partners.
Yeah, but it's not. I'm just telling you, it's not gonna be kids friendly if you keep saying bad words.
Okay, you won't hear bad words from me.
Somebody said it laugh out loud.
Gosh. It's your turn.
3,000 meters. The Canyon went as low as 3,000. Yes, I do.
I show speed. You know who's I show speed?
Yeah.
I just recently knew about him. How did you know?
I have no idea.
Have you watched I Show Speed?
No. But I heard about him.
Yeah, he's a famous influencer. Yeah.
TT. That's true.
Okay.
As low as 300 meters and 843 feet below the sea level, with 3 men on board. 1975, 600 meters. In 1988, the African American Bathscape Seacliff explored the ocean floor at 6,000 meters in 19 and 685 feet below the sea level.
Cool. Seeking new worlds. The conquistators were often soldiers or the sons of minor noble families. The conquest of the Americas offered them a chance to become rich. When they arrived in the Americas, they found food plants such as potatoes and tomatoes, as well as animals such as guinea pigs and llamas, previously unknown in Europe. Although many of the conquistadors were Spanish, some European adventurers joined the conquest, helping to lay the foundations of a vast Spanish empire in the Americas.
Okay, somebody has a question for us. Let's wait.
So, go ahead. Can you guys hear me us okay?
They can. They were reacting to us.
I get it. Just want to check. It's an interactive show, so we can pause anytime.
Do you have? Currently, how I remember, we had 88.
Yeah, we had 88. Yeah. Yeah. One. Okay, so do you want to? It's your turn.
I don't. In my normal channel, I only have 7 because I started a few months ago.
Mm-hmm. And out of which, how many people you know in real life? Probably 5.
5.
5 are your like classmates, right?
5 of my classmates.
Yeah.
And subscribe to me.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
And the other 2 you don't know who they are, right?
Yeah.
So good. We're getting there.
And my mom has about over 3,000.
No, I have almost 3,000, not 3,000 yet. I have 2,700.
2,700. She had 20?
2,700.
Oh, she has 2,700 subscribers on a normal channel.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. We're not here for the fast game or shortcuts. We're gonna do this how? Slow and steady.
Yeah.
Yeah. Consistently, right? Yeah.
Okay, so humans can't go very deep without special tools. Though and over of the course of time, we've invented increasingly complex machines that allow us to go far underwater. 1,000 meters and 29. The remotely operated vehicle
2009.
2009. The remotely operated vehicle Nereus. What do you say you're sorry for?
Yeah. Don't apologize for nothing. That's something I keep telling people about. Preserve your power. I find that's a very, very common thing for people to just start saying sorry for nothing.
Don't be mean.
It's not mean. Like, I want people to treat themselves nice. It's when you apologize, if you done something wrong, you truly want to apologize. Yeah, you sincerely say sorry, but don't say sorry out of a habit because you're giving away your power. That's how I truly believe.
You have a good mom. You have a W mom.
Thank you. I have a great son. You have no idea how proud I am of my son. Yeah.
The remotely operated vehicle Nereus went down to 10,000 meters and 32 32,808 feet below the sea level.
Spanish success. The Spanish found it easy to defeat the native people. Is that Cortes? Cortes.
Cortes.
Yeah, Cortes.
No, Cortes.
Cortes only had an army of about 600 men, while Pizarro conquered the vast Inca Empire with 180 men. What? The Spanish invaders fought with steel swords, guns, and cannons, and had horses, then unknown in Americas. The native warriors fought with more basic weapons, clubs, javelins, and arrows, which could not pierce European armor.
Somebody said hi.
Hello.
I guess.
Thanks for joining us.
Hi.
Do you want me to go or do you
No, I want to go.
go for it?
11,000 meters. In the 1960, the Bathurst Cafe reached a depth of 10,916 meters and 35,768 feet in the Mariana Trench, the world's deepest spot in all oceans.
Wow. Cool. The end of the Aztec Empire. When Hernan Cortes landed in Mexico in 1519, he headed for the Tenochtitlan, capital of the vast Aztec Empire. The Aztec ruler Montezuma Montezuma II thought the Spaniards were messengers from their Aztec god and welcomed them into the city. 2 years later, Cortes returned to the Aztec capital with his army and destroyed the Tenochtitlan, ending nearly 200 years of Aztec rule. Careful who you trust and let in. Wow.
Deep sea creatures. The ocean's ecosystem includes the ocean floor and it is the largest natural environment on Earth. Down there, creatures have evolved that can survive with a little light and the scarce forms of nutrition available on them. They are unusual in many ways. The Melanoctitis johanssoni, or black Seadville evil, I'm pretty sure it's just called anglerfish. It just looks like an anglerfish. I'm just gonna call it anglerfish. The anglerfish has a protuberance on its head called a iliacum that looks like an antenna and lights up. It is used to lure prey. When the prey gets close, the when the prey gets close, the fish traps it with its strong jaws. These fish are commonly found temperate and tropical oceans and may be as deep as 4,500 meters, 14,700 and 764 feet below the sea level.
Cool. The conquest of the Incas. When Francisco Pizarro reached Peru with his small army in 1532, the Inca Empire had been weakened by internal rivalries. Pizarro tricked the emperor Atahualpa into a meeting, ordered his men to open the fire on the Incas, and took the emperor prisoner. Pizarro demanded and received a huge ransom in gold and silver before having Atahualpa. I need your help.
Treacherously
Killed. Ooh, what does that mean? It doesn't sound like a good killing. Treacherously killed. Oh, wow. Pizarro marched his men to Cuzco.
Costco?
No! Here!
Cuzco.
Cusco.
I thought you said Costco.
The Inca capital, which fell without a struggle. Inca
It's
resistance to Spanish rule had ended by
somebody
1572.
somebody said that treacherously killed. Somebody said that it means that they did everything to kill him.
Oh my gosh. That's sad. Thanks.
I literally thought you said Costco because I didn't hear it correctly.
Well, I don't know how else to spell it.
So you said Costco.
Cuzco.
I think it's Cuzco.
Then it's Cusco. Cusco.
But I thought you said Costco.
It does sound like Costco. I get it. Yeah, go ahead, baby.
Okay. A giant squid can be up to 13 meters and 43 feet long. Like all squid, the giant squid has a mantle. Its torso, 8 arms, and 2 longer tentacles. The giant squid's mantle is about 2 meters and 6.5 feet long. Yeah. And then blobfish. The blobfish lives in the Pacific Ocean at 600 to 1,200 meters, 1,969 meters to 937 feet below the sea level. Its soft pink body has a gelatinous mass that is just slightly less dense than water. That means it can float right below the ocean floor without wasting energy.
Nice. Searching for gold and silver, many of the conquistadors were lured to the Americas by rumors of fabulously rich city ruled by a king covered in gold called El Dorado, meaning the golden one. It was never found, but huge quantities of gold and silver plundered from the great civilizations were loaded into the treasure ships bound for the Spanish port of Seville. By the end of 16th century, Spain had become the wealthiest nation in Europe. Wow.
So what is Spain?
Spain. Spain, yeah, it's a country.
I know you. Yeah. No.
You know what? There's my son is That's okay. You can actually bend that person, baby. Yeah. You click on that. Yeah. So that person we're banning now.
Wait.
He is saying show us the boobs. You know? So we don't.
No, not you. A different. Oh, you.
No, that's okay. He's gonna be gone soon.
I'm moving him.
Yeah, well, yeah. If you wait, the system is gonna delete him. So we don't have a moderator here yet, and then some comments when they come out, right away system hide them, but we're able to see them. So we're able to release them or hide them.
Okay, bye.
What did he say?
He said, "Let me date your mama."
You don't like that? You're removing that? Okay, well, my son is strict. Okay, well, so we don't have a moderator yet, and it's, as a parent, it's it's a struggle inside my heart, right? Hey, baby. Don't just bend people left and right. What did you just do? Here, you don't. Okay, here.
How do I
Here,
get him?
Mommy show you. Click on this, and then you hide user.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or I can put him
And
in
then-
timeout. What does timeout do?
Okay, so timeout. I'll show you. If you click on that, you can
Oh,
time out
funny.
that person. Wait, and let me tell you, for a period of time.
I'm doing it for
Right.
24 hours. He can't
No,
come. He cannot come.
but if you hide this person from this channel, this person cannot come back. So there's another choice.
Okay,
I
I'm
just
hiding
wanted
them.
to show you,
I'm
right?
hiding him. I'm hiding him.
So yeah, so that person cannot come back if you do that. So I'm just letting you know more options, okay? He's discovering the power. Yeah, so it's
Okay, I'm gonna just do this and.
yeah, it's like as a parent, I can try to shield him from all of this and keep him in the bubble, which me and my husband, we've done a good job doing that for the entire his childhood
No, it is
up
not
until
past my bedtime yet.
up until this point, right? But I can't shield him forever. This is real life. Like, it's better to show him the skills to, what are you doing? Don't just do this left and right, babe. No in between. Yeah. Yeah, my kid looks mature. What can I say? I love him as is. So yeah, I can't shield him forever. Better show him how to deal and know what's out there than try to shield him from everything. This is real life. In real life, we get things like this. So those things do come up when I'm running lives myself. You know, mommy know how to handle that. I don't need you to protect me. I'm a mature woman. I know how to
I
handle
do
that.
not want those in the comments, so I'm deleting them from the Gist channel.
Over here, you can have certain control, but you know, outside of our life, I know how to handle those things. I just want you to know that, okay? Yeah. But thank you. I love you. Appreciate you.
How do you do that?
So the moderator is someone who's other than us to monitor the chat and make sure people are behaving respectfully, and then just deleting bad comments like those and all that.
But that person was nice, so they could be it.
They could be it, but you know, at this point, I thank you very much for the offer.
But you said I can have control. That person should be it.
Up until now, in my channel, I've never needed a moderator.
How do you do that? I want to make that person one, because that person has been nice right now.
Let's try. Okay, so if you do this, click on that.
Add as moderator.
Yeah, you can do that. You can add as a moderator.
What does this mean?
Okay, so if you select this, then you can manage blocked words, change chat modes in live, and also has capabilities for standard moderator. Can view and remove chat messages and hide and put user in timeout.
How about this one?
Let's try that for now. For now, yeah.
Oh, hi Yankee.
Hi Yankee. It was a single shot. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So Yankee is also, there. So if you wanna add him a moderator, well, I don't know, Yankee, do you want to be a moderator? I've never tried. It's not like
You.
you're the moderator now. Oh, you actually can see it. Okay, so we only need one for now. Like, we don't have a whole lot of people watching us yet. Okay, so the other guy was saying something like, "Show me your boob, let me date your mom," and my son got angry.
If they make me angry, I'm making them angry by deleting them from this channel.
Okay, so if we need more people, I'll add you as a moderator if you don't mind. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Appreciate you. Okay, so we'll read.
Okay, so again, I'll be reading the history of submarines now. So, the pelican eel lives 500 to 700 meters. 1,640 to 200 and to 2,200 and 97 feet below the sea level. The pelican eel can open its jaws so wide that it can swallow animals that are much larger than it is. Its stomach is also very elastic to make room for them.
My turn now?
Yeah.
Silver mine. In 1545, the Spanish invaders found the world's greatest source of silver in Potosi, in present-day Bolivia. They transported more than 30,000 African slaves to work in the Potosi mines. By the end of the 16th century, about 60% of the world's silver came from Potosi. Topic.
The vampire squid is a cephalopod mollusk found in tropical and temperate oceans at a depth of 600 to 900 meters, 1,969 and 69 in 69 to 2000 and 9,052 feet. Vampire squids use their fins, which looks like bat wings, to swim. Their large gelatinous bodies, which are covered in photohores, which disorient their prey with bright flashes of light. When they turn off their lights, they are totally invisible.
Cool. Defeating the Maya. By the time the Spanish arrived in the 16th century, the great cities of Maya civilization had long been abandoned. The Maya lived in scattered towns and villages in the southern Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico. In 1521, the King of Spain granted the conquistador Francisco de Montejo the right to take over Yucatan. But it proved difficult because the scattered Maya strongholds, the Montage, how do you say this? The Montajos? The Montajo's son eventually completed the conquest in 1546, although the largest remote Maya stronghold didn't fall until 1697. Yeah.
Early exploration techniques. Diving bell. The first diving bell was used by Alexander the Great during the siege of Tyre in order to monitor the construction of a bridge. A diving bell was 3.7 meters, 12 feet in a diameter and 2 meters, 6.5 feet high. 2 people could use it to stay underwater for about 6 hours.
Yeah. Okay. Appreciate you guys watching out for us. You know, my son is getting a taste of what adulthood feels like. The real society, what's out there. What are my parents worried about every day? Right? Telling me not to talk to strangers and all that. Banning religion. The Catholic religion was important to the Spanish. The conquistadors banned the native religions. Their expeditions to the Americas were always accompanied by a priest who was responsible to converting the native people. The conquistadors also destroyed temples, burned books, and executed local priests.
Thank you, Yankee.
Hey, do you want to read more?
Yeah. American turtle. The American turtle was invented by David Bushnell in 1775. Could hold only one person who moved it using a crank. During the American Revolution, the American turtle was used to approach enemy ships, drill that into them, and plant gunpowder. The user then sped away and as quickly as possible, turning the crank.
The Reformation. For 1,000 years, the Roman Catholic Church was the only branch of Christianity in Western Europe, and it was a powerful force in people's lives. Even rulers were subject to the laws laid down by its leader, the Pope, but by the 16th century, the Roman Catholic Church had become deeply unpopular. At this time, members of the clergy, bishops, priests, and monks were believed by many people to be greedy and corrupt. In 1517, a monk named Martin Luther nailed his 95 Theses, a list of protests against the practices of the Catholic Church, to the door of a church in Wittenberg in Germany. This started a religious revolution that has come to be known as Reformation. The upheaval it caused spread quickly through Europe, leaving a lasting division between Roman Catholics and Protestants. People who followed new branches of Christianity that sprung from the Reformation.
I am going to be back. I need some water.
Yeah, go for it. Kids always forget to drink water during the day, and then right before they go to sleep, they realize, I'm actually thirsty. And it's time for them to drink a ton of water.
That's wonderful.
You know, like I've tried to run live at different times during the day, but it's always somewheres late night, right? Close to midnight. There's always, yeah, it doesn't matter when I run live, it's always around midnight somewhere in the world. Yeah. With anything and everything, there's always a risk, but you don't let fear stop you because you're afraid of something. Before I started live with my son, I actually thought about this for a long time, but eventually I thought about why I want to do this. Why I want to do this with him is because of the love and bonding that I want to share with people. And for many people, you might be scrolling on your phone, just wanting to fill the gap in between your tasks. You have a free moment, this and that. But for us, we're actually here to share love. You know,
And
the
also
bonding between a
and
parent
also
and a
share
kid.
and also share some what we're reading.
For a lot of people, this might not be what they're looking for, but for the right people who actually needed this, I think it'll be immensely valuable. Think about if there is a kid who's somewhat lost, lack of that bonding with their parent. If they find us, we can't replace the parent in their life, but we can be their company, and we're a good company. We want nothing from you. We just want to be here to share a good moment with you. And I think that is valuable. Yeah. So if our intention and our will is that, that's why we want to do this. We won't let any of the, fear and doubt stop us from doing this. Yeah, so as a parent, I've thought about this for a long time because apparently I have a kid, and yeah, a couple of reasons. My kid is a natural on social media, as you can see it. He's like, there's no fear, doubt within him. He's a natural talent when it comes to just verbally communicating with other people, expressing himself. He's so fast. Yeah. And yeah, I think that's where he's gonna shine. And if I can be a parent and be here to accompany him for a little bit, I'm going to do that. And then you're gonna fly.
Nobody can fly.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, guys. Okay, do you wanna read?
Oh. Okay. Thank you, Yankee. I will be sharing the Nautilus. The first true submarine was the Nautilus. It was designed by Robert Fulton in 1797, built by order of Napoleon. It used a hand cranked propeller, and it had a snail mass for navigating on the surface of the water. It could hold a team of 4 people and go as far as 8 meters, 26 feet below the sea level.
Early reformers. Although Martin Luther is seen as the person who started the Reformation, he was not the first to criticize the church's teachings. Jan Hus in Bohemia, the modern day Czech Republic, and John
Trying to connect it to VR.
Wycliffe in England held similar views 100 years earlier, but other reformers quickly followed Luther's lead. By the 1530s, Protestantism had split into 2 main branches: Lutheranism and Calvinism. It's your turn.
VR is a type of game. Like you can play on VR with a VR headset. Like there's games you can play in VR. That's what VR is. Bathysphere. The various attempts of the first vehicles to explore the deep sea was the bathysphere, invented by Americans William Beebe by William Beebe and Otis Berton in 1930. The bathysphere was a steel sphere 1.5 meters, almost 5 feet in the diameter that Beebe and Berton used to explore the waters off the coast of Bermuda, capable of a capable connected bathysphere to a ship. They got down to 920 meters, 318 feet below the sea level. That's mostly my video. Yeah, that's mostly my videos. VR videos? I have a friend that does VR videos. If you want to check out his channel, it's called Stick VR. There's a bunch of Stick VRs. Keep going through, and you're gonna see like a guy, like a Fortnite guy, with a sword, with a purple and teal background.
Who's that guy?
Remember Braylon?
Braylon?
That's Braylon's channel.
That's Braylon's channel?
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy. I can't begin to imagine what kind of new inventions,
And also
visions this generation is gonna bring to us.
Thank you. And also, you can also check my editor friend's channel, which is Albert Rivals, and it's a game it's a game in Roblox where it's called Rivals, and I have my own channel called Adam Axolotl. It's the person who looks exactly like me, which is with me on it, and I post like Roblox videos on it.
And you see how they're lifting each other up.
Yeah.
You know, like his friends did not tell him to say anything. He's just saying it.
So
and it comes natural
so
for
you
him
can-
to
So you can,
talk
so I
about
can
it.
sponsor them.
I get it. Perhaps we can invite them to join the live, right? And then
I
people
feel
will
like
get to see you
Roblox.
guys.
I feel like Roblox is the best game.
Yeah. We'll invite them, but this is supposed to be a reading live.
Yes.
You think if we invite them, they're gonna be wanting to read as well?
I feel like they would be willing to read if they got some reading stuff. But this wouldn't be a couch for all of us. We'd have to go like one of those couches.
Perhaps we should invite one at a time, right? Maybe just you and Albert, or you and Braylon, or that kind of thing.
I'm mostly good at Minecraft. I like Minecraft too.
Yeah. Okay. So, the spread of Protestantism. By 1600, Protestantism was widely spread throughout northern Germany, Switzerland, the Dutch Republic, England, Scotland, Scandinavia. France was predominantly Catholic, though significant number of Protestants lived in parts of the south and west. Spain, Portugal, and Italy remained Catholic.
After this live, After this live, I can't play with you right then, but maybe tomorrow. Um yeah. And then also Gorilla Tag. That's what my friend my friend with the Stick VR channel plays mostly.
Wow.
But I can maybe play but tomorrow because not today or else because I'm gonna have to go to bed soon.
The power of the press. First developed in Germany in around 1450, the printing press was still a relatively new technology when Luther wrote his 95 Theses. Printed copies of his text, translated from Latin to German, were widely circulated. Luther was one of the first people to realize the power of printed word to reach a wider audience. The stream of pamphlets and books put out by him and other reformers helped Protestantism spread more rapidly.
So so if we can't play like today or something, maybe another time.
Okay. Do you wanna?
Scape Tri- Trieste. A Bathyscape is a submersible that can move around in the water and can go up and down using a powerful engine. In 1960, Jacques Piccard and Don Wallish descended into the Mariana Trench on the Bathyscape Trieste, reaching a depth of 10,202 meters, 300,
35,000.
35,760 feet below the sea level. This journey took 5 hours. They saw a lot of interesting forms of life. Or on a weekend. Or on a weekend. A weekend could be fine too.
Do you have a channel yourself?
I have a PS5.
What's
A
that?
PlayStation 5.
Oh my gosh! Thank you very much for translating that. I totally have no idea what you guys are talking
And a
about.
PlayStation 4. That's what Yankee said.
Oh my god!
No, I never. No, I never have. It's my username.
Okay. The Counter Reformation, alarmed by the spread of Protestantism, the Catholic Church launched the Counter Reformation. Its aim was to strengthen the loyalty of church members and prevent people leaving. The Jesuits, a new teaching order of priests backed by the Pope, established schools and colleges to improve the quality of religious education to make worship more attractive. Churches were built in a beautiful and ornate style, and church music was encouraged. The Roman Inquisition, a church court, was created to judge heretics.
Okay. Going on with the Bathyscape Trieste, Only 3 other bathyscapes beside the Trieste have reached the bottom of the Mariana Trench. One 1995 Clio 2029 20, um 2009 Nearest March to March to
2012.
2012 a bathyscape piloted by director and explorer James Cameron.
The Wars of Religion. Arguments over religion plunged Europe into a series of violent wars. In the Spanish-ruled Netherlands, Protestants rebelled against the harsh policies of Philip II of Spain, leading to the Dutch Wars of Independence, which is from 1568 to 1648. Thousands of French Protestants were massacred in in Paris on a single day. What? Okay. Thousands of French Protestants were massacred. Right? Massacred in Paris on a single day in 1572 during the French War of Religion. And the deep divide between Catholics and Protestants were the immediate cause of the 30 Years' War, which brought most of Europe into conflict from 1618 to 1648. Battle of White Mountain, fought near Prague to Bohemia.
I'll be back.
Okay, in 1620, the Battle of White Mountain was the first major conflict of the 30 Years' War. The Bohemian Protestants were defeated by the Catholic troops of the Holy Roman Empire. Wow. Interesting. You know, one thing, as I read about history, what I notice about myself internally is I start to have a lot more respect to people from other parts of the world. So I was born to grow up in China, and I currently reside in Canada. So I like, if I want to think about my identity, I'm, a Chinese Canadian. So like, before I read all of the history stuff, I just think about, you are in the center of the universe. I'm a Chinese Canadian. It's either the Chinese culture or the Canadian culture, and then everybody else is everybody else. You don't think that much. But once I start to read history, it talks about, thousands of years ago, what happened in this part of the world, in this country. There were this kind of evolution, that kind of contribution in arts, philosophy, science, all kinds of that. It just opens up my mind and my belief to pay more respect to other culture and people from other parts of the world. It's like, oh, the world and the universe is not just me in the center. There is a lot more of people from other part of the world, people from Africa, people from Asia, South America, Caribbeans. They all had a long history. that bring them to where they are today. Yeah.
My Roblox username is AD9TK. All uppercase except for the 9. A, uppercase D, then a 9, not uppercase, an uppercase T, and uppercase K. That's my username for Roblox. Give me a thing.
Okay. So, are you ready? Are you going to read the human body book? Okay.
No, I'm not going to read the human body book. I'm reading this book.
If you want to read.
Say it again. Uppercase A, uppercase D, not a 9, not uppercase, and a uppercase T and an uppercase K. Just AD9TK.
Okay, well, it becomes a game discussion channel. I saw a game channel, like a live stream. 2 kids, not that much bigger than him, playing games. Over 3,000 people watching.
Do I have the Gojo things? I'm the one that has an axolotl on my head with bushy hair like my hair right now. I have like the skin that I have right now. That one. With a black shirt and black pants. Blue one, right? A blue what? Okay.
You guys. Wow.
The blue axolotl on my head.
Keep reading, please.
Okay.
Think about the much younger kids who are going to watch Adam and wanting to know some knowledge from you.
Okay, the jumpsuit was invented by Mike Humphrey and Mike Burrow in 1969. It is an atmospheric diving suit. It was an improvement over the previous suits because it was designed to maintain constant internal pressure independent of the external pressure. With a jumpsuit, a diver can go 300 meters or 900 and 84 feet below the sea level for several hours.
Is it the Mughal Empire or the Mughal Empire?
The Mughal.
The Mughal Empire. In 16th century, Babur, a warlord from Central Asia, invaded a small region of northern India. His descendants built a great empire that by the end of the 17th century extended over most of modern-day India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. The Mughal Empress were descended from the Mongol people of Central Asia. Like the North Indian rulers Babur defeated, they were Muslims. Following the religion of Islam under Mughal rule, Islamic art and culture, especially miniature painting, and architecture flourished. Babur's grandson, Akbar, expanded the Mughal Empire thus into religions that he won from Hindu princes, Muslims, and Hindus initially lived side by side in relative peace. As Akbar allowed the Hindus to worship their own gods, but relations worsened as the rule of the Mughals became more intolerant. In the late 18th century, many local Hindu rulers, such as Maratha of the southwest India, began to revolt, weaken Mughal power. Shall we stop here?
It's been about an hour and 11 minutes and 30 seconds.
How about we just read a book that we like rather than the history book or whatever? Because I have a book I'm currently reading. I'm going to read that. And whatever you want to share, you can share. We don't have to take turns anymore. Just as you read, you find something really interesting you want to share, you can read.
Okay, I'm just gonna share about this right here, the diving suit, and after I'll read my own book. Oh, 12 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll wish now. I remembered what you said. If it's like my mom told me that when it's like a 2-digit number and it's the same digit for the time right now, you can make a wish and it might come true soon.
Yeah. So if you see things like 11, 11, 11,
10, 10.
10, 10, 12, 12. So the just like the minutes and the hours, they're the same numbers. Like make a wish. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yankee, but it's telling us that Yankee is late. He's not sleeping yet, right? You can wish him a good night of sleep.
I wish you a good night of sleep.
When you're ready to sleep, we wish you a good night of sleep. Sweet dreams.
What is that word?
Synchronicity.
What is synchronicity?
Oh, it's hard for me to explain it. Let's find that from here. Here. Simultaneous occurrence of events which appear significantly related but have no discernible causal connection.
Okay.
It's hard to explain. Okay, it's his bedtime.
My dad said to go take a shower and go.
You can go, baby. Thanks for joining us tonight. We
are gonna end the live here, maybe.
I think I'm gonna stay just a little bit.
Reads to
Gematria. Okay. You go to bed. You need to take a shower, take your PJ, and then go to bed. Brush your teeth.
Thank you.
And floss. Okay?
Thank you.
And for the rest of you, you're welcome to stay. It's only gonna be me, and I am going to read my own book. And from Joan Didion. Yeah, you don't have to feel obligated to be here. Uh, YX KD, even you, like, don't have to feel obligated. It's free. Okay, it's up to you. Okay, so because my kid is gonna go to bed, and I'm gonna stay just a little bit longer because I want to read a bit. Appreciate you guys. Read it out loud. I think, well, I don't know how much you guys are gonna enjoy it. It's, there are words I don't pronounce it properly. And yeah, I can try, I guess. Bear with me. July 26, 2010. Today would be her wedding anniversary. 7 years ago today, we took the lace from the florist's box and shook the water in which they were packed onto the grass outside the Cathedral of St. John the Divine on Amsterdam Avenue. The white peacock spread his fan. The organ sounded. She wove white, what is that? Stephanotis into the thick braid that hung down her back. She dropped a tulle veil over her head, and the stephanotis loosened and fell. The plumera blossom, tattooed just below her shoulder, showed through the tulle. "Let's do it," she whispered. The little girls in lace and pale dresses skipped down the aisle and walked behind her up to the high altar. After all the words had been said, the little girls followed her out the front doors of the cathedral and around past the peacocks to the cathedral house. There were cucumber and watercress sandwiches, a peach-colored cake from Piad, pink champagne, her choices, all sentimental choices, things she remembered. I remembered them too. When she said she wanted cucumber and watercress sandwiches at her wedding, I remembered her laying out plates of cucumber and watercress sandwiches on the tables we had set up around the pool for her 16th birthday lunch. When she said she wanted lace in place of bouquets, bouquet. At her wedding, I remembered her at 3 or 4 or 5 getting off a plane at Bradley Field in Hartford, wearing the lace she had been given when she left Honolulu the night before. The temperature in Connecticut that morning was 6 degrees below zero, and she had no coat. But she had seen no problem. Children with lace don't wear coats, she advised me. Sentimental choices. On the day of that wedding, she got all her sentimental choices except one. She had wanted the little girls to go barefoot in the cathedral, but the little girls had new shoes for the occasion and wanted to wear them. The stiff notice was that another sentimental choice? Did she remember the stephanotis? Is that why she wanted? Is that why she wanted it? Is that why she woofed it into her braid? At the house in Brentwood Park, in which we lived from 1978 until 1988, a house so determinedly conventional as to seem in situ. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to pronounce this. Idiosyncratic. I don't even know what I'm reading. There was Stephanotis growing outside the terrace doors. I would brush the waxy flowers when I went out to the garden. Outside the same doors, there were beds of lavender and also mint, a triangle of mint, made lush by a dripping faucet. We moved into that house the summer she was about to start the 7th grade at what was then still the Westlake School for Girls in Holmby Hills. This was like yesterday. We moved out of that house the year she was about to graduate from Barnard. This too was like yesterday. The Stephanotis and Mint were dead by then, killed when the man who was buying the house instead insisted that we rid it of termites by tinting it and pumping in Vicin and chloropycline. At the time this buyer bid on the house, he sent us word via the brokers, apparently by way of closing the deal, that he wanted the house because he could picture his daughter marrying in the garden. This was a few weeks before he required us to pump in the Vicin that killed the Stephanotis, killed the mint, and also killed the pink magnolia, into which the 12-year-old who took so assiduously removed a view of our suburbia house in Brentwood had until then been able to look from her second floor sitting room windows. The termites, I was quite sure, would come back. The pink magnolia, I was also quite sure, would not. So it's I'm not gonna try, just torture you with my accent. You see why I don't speak out loud when I read these books, because there's a lot of words that I don't know how to properly pronounce, and yeah, it's a second language thing. Okay, I think I'm gonna end this live. I think I will read this book in bed before my bedtime, or in my other live, like in my other channel. I appreciate you for being here, for showing up in our live stream. It's always been my pleasure and honor to be here, showing up for you. Okay? And wherever you are, I wish you a great day or night. All the best. Take good care.